Let's go! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we feeling? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Who is ready to make some beats today? Who is ready to win some gifts today? I'm giving away thousands of dollars of gifts today on stream right now. This year is gonna be when you win a beat battle, whenever you become the best producer in the world, when you make the biggest song ever made. This is our year, folks. And your first sample for your first battle of 2022. If you can't make something with this, I'm sorry, you're not gonna win this season. This is a W. The gifts for first place today, the gift for first place today, for the first battle of the year, is an Aston Element microphone. That's right, we're giving away a microphone. We're shipping a microphone to first place today. Isotope RX9 Advanced for second place. That's a $1,200 plugin. For third place, H9 plugin series bundle. That's $1,100 plugin suite. For fourth place, Auto-Tune Unlimited for 1 year. For fifth place, the Prince from Frank Dukes. That's right, we're still giving away the Frank Dukes plugin. That's right, that's right, that's right. Number 6, Eventide Split EQ. Number 7, XO from XLN Audio. Number 8, $100 from Drum Broker. Number 9, Serato Sampler. And number 10, Auto-Tune Unlimited for 6 months. We're giving away 10 gifts today. That's right, 10 gifts. If you make it in the top 10, if I play your beat on stream today, whether I roast it or not, you're getting a gift. So it's pretty fair if you ask me. Here we are. This is our top 10 for the first battle of the year. We're going from 10 to number 1. All 10 people are winning a gift. Number 10 with 37 votes, LA Crisis. Let's go. Or is it La Crisis? Is it Spanish? I don't know. Let's see. Let's start the year off the right way. Come on, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. W. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the chords. I love the sounds. I love the perk. I love the sample. People are saying Knox vibes. I think that's the biggest compliment you could give this beat, because that flip with that sample, with those key sounds, it definitely does give a little bit of a knowledge thing. But knowledge has so much good music and so much different types of music that you don't even know what knowledge thing that could be like, but it definitely has that energy. But I think that's a compliment. Big compliment. LA Crisis, I love that. I love it. I don't got nothing bad to say to you. Also, it's mastered very well. It is super fucking loud, which is, it's not really a plus or a minus, but it's just a fact that it's very loud. I love that. I'm going to move you up if nobody's as good as that, because that doesn't even sound like a number 10 beat to me. Maybe this battle today is crazy. Next up, Finders-Keepers. We're off to a good start. Okay. How long was that? Oh, no, you're losing points. I'm sorry. 21-second beat? Who do you think you are? You think that you thought that 20 seconds was that good? Hey, no offense. That shit was good. That came in, that sounded great. It's 20 seconds long. I've had burps longer than that. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do with that? You want us to judge that like a piece of music, like a song? You need 30 seconds on Spotify for it to count as a play. Did you know that? I'd have to listen to your beat twice for it to even count once. Are you crazy? 21 seconds. It's a shame because it was fire. Fuck you mean, Kenny, maybe ran out of time and just upload it. Out of time to loop it? Control-C takes less than half a second. Stop. Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V. That don't take an extra 5 minutes. Don't act like, because your beat is 20 seconds long, you only had a certain amount of time. I can make something that's 20 minutes long in 5 seconds. What the fuck are you talking about? You want me to do this math for you? Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V. Double that shit. You could have just looped that whole beat and you would have probably stayed in the place you were in. The hell is wrong with you? Kenny, maybe that's all the time they had. Loop it! Fuck you, what are you talking about? Control D. All right, everybody in here fucking who duplicates everything. I'm a control and paste guy. I grew up in the 90s. I mean, copy and paste. I grew up in the 90s. Oh, fuck. All right. Anyway. Blue Garrett, make a long, or no, who was that? Finders Keepers. What the fuck are you doing 20-second beat? We do 1 minute long beats. You didn't even make a third of the length. So you're losing points. You'll probably still end up with a gift today, but Finders Keepers in the chat talking about LOL. I'm not laughing. What the, you think this is funny? You think this is funny?
Shut the fuck up. I will fucking laser you with alien fucking eyes and explode your fucking head.
Not only will I not give you a gift, I'll take something off your computer. What the fuck is wrong with you? Laughing in the chat after you made a 20-second beat. What? Hey, now I'm gonna go back and roast your shit. Hold on, now I wanna hear it again. Now, LA Crisis, you're cool. What Lunch 77 Delicate did you get that snare from? Why are you coming in here laughing about the 20-second beat? Why is it funny? Unbelievable. Etiquette.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
In the chat talking about LOL. You have to laugh your way out of this gift. Throw that shit in the trash. Lukewarm up next. Whoa. There's all kinds of drama in the beat battle today. I banned Luke out the Discord yesterday. Redemption arc. Yesterday, Luke told me my beats are stinky. I banned him from the Discord. Forever. Apparently, they let him back in, though. They let him back in. I was in the Discord being a nice guy. Luke came in, roasted me 5 times in a row. I said, you're out. Banned. No. Someone said you can't take criticism. Criticism is one thing. If you said, Kenny, these couple parts of your beat I didn't like because I wasn't sure if the syncopation. I understand criticism. Call my beat stinky. Explain yourself. Explain it. I need an explanation. So, Luke, you're back in the Discord, and apparently you're back in the top 10. Maybe, hey, you ever think about it this way, Luke? Instead of being mad at me for banning you from the Discord and taking out all that animosity on me, you ever think maybe I started your villain origin story and I'm the reason why you placed top 10 today? I don't know. Doesn't sound crazy to me. I would love to see the pair of pants that pocket came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, very interesting. There's pieces of it that I love, and there's pieces of it that I vehemently hate and dislike. I was trying to find the bounce for a long time. I think I caught it at a certain point. Luke, I know we've been through some shit in the last 24 hours. So I don't really want to put any gasoline on the fire right now. But Luke, I'm pretty afraid of you at this point. I'm afraid that the swing of this beat was a call for help. And I don't know if you were even trying to win a place here as much as you were trying to send me a message that I'm not safe and that you didn't like getting banned yesterday. And let me tell you, I hear you loud and clear. Guys, music is the original form of communication. This was a death threat. I banned Luke yesterday from the Discord. They said, oh, watch this. You're going to have to fucking play my beat tomorrow, top 10. And it's going to be weird as fuck. So, number one for intimidation. Like, if this battle was about, like, who put a curse on me the best, that beat wins. As far as, like, the whole production thing we're doing, I'm going to have to bring you right next to... Damn, should I put you ahead of Finders Keepers? Finders Keepers really pissed me off. You know what, Luke? I'm going to put you in front of Finders Keepers, Luke. Just because of creativity. Creativity and overall uniqueness... And your beat was at least long enough. You know what I mean? So, Finders Keepers, you're at number 10 right now. But I think this next beat is going to be one that we all can agree on. A crowd favorite, C.S.T. Ooh. Activation, confirmation. Oh, damn, too saturated. On the fade, activation. Jid snap on this. Okay, C.S.T, beautiful work. Great sample flip, great feel with the drums, great mix on it. I love it. Let me tell you something else, though. For all these people who have submitted multiple times, gotten this top 10 multiple times, me judging you is not like me judging someone I've heard for the first time. C.S.T, I've heard a lot of beats from you. I've heard probably up to 20 beats from you in my lifetime now. And I know a fair amount whenever I hear your production, just based off the context I have from all the past stuff I've heard. This is what I think. You're at a point now, C.S.T, where we can talk to you a different way than we talk to the other people because we've heard so much of your music and we've given you so many W's. For 2022, and I'm not your boss or your coach or anybody you have to answer to, but I think that the thing for you in 2022, C.S.T, is taking these beats at this point where you get them to. Because your bounce is amazing, your drum selection's amazing, your sample chops are amazing. You always have something that feels really good. But it's taking it to this next level from here, getting weirder with a sound choice that goes on top of some of these beats that we've heard from you, that goes on top of all this stuff that's even weirder or even more exciting. Or maybe your song form starting to change, having more change-ups in your beat instead of these like perfect loops and things that keep going. Like maybe you start to throw more curveballs in 2022. We've heard a lot of beats from you and they are always perfect loops. They're always perfect sample chops. I think this coming year, C.S.T, for you, it's going to be about just doing shit that people won't fucking expect. Because now we expect a good Griselda kind of thing out of you. And I think you got to shock people, not necessarily with your sound choice or your patterns or whatever, but just how you're setting shit up. That's what I think. But always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. LA Crisis is still my favorite and overall vibe for today, but let's keep going. Rylan. like a Target commercial. I think there's strong drums in there. I think the mix is good. I think the sample chop is good. I like the LFO thing that's happening with it, or like the kind of sidechain thing that's happening with it. But you need some chords. You need something besides just that 808. You need something to fill that out, because that sample with those drums, it just isn't enough. It don't feel exciting. And all you added on top of that was this kind of like eerie, like pad vocal thing, which I guess adds like a creepy factor, but it don't make it feel like, I don't know, memorable or singable or something that can be sung on top of. I think it just felt a little bit like background music, like ad music. It felt like a EDM, a safe EDM drop, you know what I mean, for a DoorDash ad. I think there's some good production in there. I think it just wasn't the right idea for today. But let's keep you right there, Rylan, just for overall work. ELIASDANI up next. Let's go. Guys ever meet somebody who's like, it can be any sex, any identification, whatever, like any kind of person. You ever met somebody who's sexy and you're like, oh man, I wonder what it'd be like to get to know that person, or like to get with that person, whatever. And then you meet them and they just boring. You ever meet a sexy, boring person? You ever met someone who's like, they look hella good, but like you start talking to them and you just like, not giving me nothing exciting. Like, there ain't shit to talk about. That beat was sexy and boring. I love the key sound, the bass sound, the clap sound. There's so many things about it that I really liked that felt sexy. But the shit was not exciting in any way. It was not interesting in any way. It just felt like kind of like a boring vibe. It felt very loungy, even if the sound choices and everything were really good. I have beats in my past that I've made for people. Like, I think a beat like Score for Isaiah and SZA and Black is a great example. It's this really chill organ sound, a really chill bass sound, a really chill drum loop. If you heard that drum beat right down this beat, y'all be like, next. But whenever you put somebody on it, instantly changes. It's like a beautiful canvas. There's amazing songs that have a snare and a kick with just a vocal. So whenever you give someone anything on top of that, the vocal might fill out all the rest of that feeling, or that X factor, that cool factor. I think this beat with a vocal might be able to do its thing, but at the same time, I think there was some more interesting choices you could have made along the way. Not with the harmony of it or the chords or even the notes of the bass, but maybe just some sound choice stuff, maybe just some extra cool percussion, maybe the swing of it. I think it could have been more interesting. Maybe you have a lead melody or something on top of it that's more interesting, but either way, Elias, good production. Just might not be the one for this group. I'm going to put you above Rylan, though, actually. MACKJ up next. Let's go. Really cool. Short is that? 28 seconds. What the fuck are y'all on? You're staying in first place because that shit is really, really, really cool. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to talk shit to you for a second, because 28 seconds? Are you stupid? Like,
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Why do you want to sit here and listen to me yell at you instead of just press duplicate one time? Take that whole beat and loop it. Loop the beat. Just loop Control C, Control A, Control C, Control V. Just loop the beat. How do you get internet bully? Just look away from the screen. It's like, how do you fuck up the beat battle? Just loop it. This is an amazing beat. But it's 28 seconds and we give everybody 1 minute long. And it just pisses me off that you're saying with that 28 seconds, like, no, I don't have enough time. Or like, oh, that's all. It's like, no, loop the shit. Please, God. This is an amazing beat, MACKJ. I don't think I've ever said this before, Mac, but what I would do is take that sample out and finish that beat and use that shit. That is amazing. I don't know if you played those guitars or it's a sample. I don't know if you sang those vocals or if it's a sample. I don't care. Either way, really impressive, really good feel, really unique. I love the drums. I love the bounce of the drums. I love the sounds. I love the way the beat came in. I love the effect sounds. I'm really very into this. Hold on. Play it one more time. I really like this. This is like one of my favorite beats I've heard in the last couple of weeks. I love this. Jack, you're a real asshole for not looping that beat.
Shut the fuck up. I will fucking laser you.
But either way, we love it. We love the vibe. Keeping you in first place. Next up is Fro. Let's go. Budpest in the chat said, I'll smoke all you American producers. Hey, Budpest, I feel like you suck at making beats. No offense, but just the way you typed that and shit, like your punctuation, I feel like you suck at making beats. Anyway, Fro, liked your drums, liked the feel of it. Let me tell you something about all the stuttering and all the little gross beat stuff or all the little chopping that you did with the sample. This is an opinion-based thing. This is opinion-based. This is just me. Whenever you do too much of that glitch stuff, too much of the chops, too much of the stutters, too much of that stuff. Thank you, Omari Jazz, for the raid. Thank you, Omari Jazz, for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Get in the fucking Discord. Stop sleeping on us. We got a bunch of free shit in our Discord. Go in there. If you came from the raid, go in there. Go in there. Anyway, that last beat we listened to, whenever you do too much with any one instrument, this is my opinion, this is my opinion, this is my opinion. Whenever you do too much with one instrument, it starts to feel like a solo instead of a cool little extra thing in the beat. Omari Jazz, we appreciate you. Omari Jazz rated us with 70 people. Can someone get them a fucking sub, please? I don't want to be mean, but...
Shut the fuck up. I will fucking laser you with alien fucking eyes and explode your fucking head.
Can someone just maybe get Omari Jazz a sub? I feel like they get rated us with 70 people. It's like the least we could do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yes.
I don't know. Omari, thank you so much. But whatever I was saying is, I think that if you do too much with any one thing. You start going too crazy with the 808. You do too much with the snares, too much with the hi-hat, too much with any one melodic instrument. It feels like a solo. Whenever one instrument starts going way crazier, or one sample starts going way crazier than anything else, it feels like, oh, we're supposed to focus on this thing. With that beat, every 2 seconds, you had 10 glitches on the sample. It chopped this way, it chopped that way, it chopped this way. It's not as effective, in my opinion, to be making any sample or any instrument do a million different things if you don't ever give something for people to hold on to. Once it does one main thing a few times, whenever you do a different chop or a different cut or something else, it's like, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. At this point, all we're expecting is for you to just keep doing fucked up weird shit. All right, someone banned Bud Pest. It's ruining the vibe for me right now. You got to get out of my chat. You're so fucking annoying. Please leave. Blocked. Sorry. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Sorry, they were ruining it for me. I'm sorry. You gotta give something for people to hold on to. I think this is also for people who write lyrics in here, or people who are songwriters. If everything is mysterious, everything has 3 meanings, everything is always supposed to shock you, new flow here, new melody, da-da-da, there's never anything for people to hang on to. In music, for something to be shocking, you have to set it up to be normal first so that you can shock people. In a lot of cases, tension and release is your friend. I think that this beat would have been 10% better if it had 30% less glitches. That means it would still have a lot of glitching, but it wouldn't be glitching every 2 seconds. It means, okay, we'd be in this groove or we'd be in this feeling or whatever it is, and then something cool would happen. A fill would happen, something random. You can't have something random happen every second or it's not random anymore. And that goes with a lot of different things, programming wise, sample chopping wise, blah, blah, blah. Someone said glitch beats are all that though. Yes, they might be, but you're not winning today with one of those. Anyway, shout out to you, Fro. We appreciate you. All right, next up, we have KNOWLESS. I recognize this name. Let's go. Anybody feeling good on Monday? It's January. Good morning. I almost gave up. See, even that's such a good way to end it. Even though it's like the beat felt like it stopped short, at least they looped it, they put it in some effects. I love that. Thank you, KNOWLESS. At least somebody understands. Thank you, KNOWLESS. Thank you for doing that with the fade out. I love that. KNOWLESS, I think I'm leaving you in first place for right now. I think we're leaving you in first place. That beat is very impressive. Very impressive. I really like the feel of it. I love your drum sounds. It's very happy. It's very melodic. It gives me that Lido, that Cashmere Cat thing without being too much of a rip of what they're doing. Also a little bit of Wave Racer in there. I don't know if you're a Wave Racer fan. I could catch that influence in there maybe. I love all the twinkly sounds. I love all the vintage shit. I love how it hit. I love that outro that you did, the processing, the arrangement. There's a lot of things about that set it apart from some of my other favorite stuff in the top few. We're leaving you in first place, KNOWLESS. Shout out to you. Oh, what is it? Timber week this week? What's going on? I did fucking 30 minutes talking about Timber the other day on stream, and all of a sudden you're in first place. What the fuck is this about? Timber is someone you might recognize from my stream, from the Monty stream, from a lot of different places where it seems like, Timber's in all these Discords. All the streamers seem to always mention that person. Why does everybody seem to know this guy Hollis? What is it about this Timber? I don't really fucking know. Timber, I thought for a long time was an AI bot that someone had written just to like fuck with me. And then turns out real person. So W for that, I guess. Shout out to you, Timber. Timber is in first place for today. First place for today. Let's see how they did. Somebody make some noise. Oh, we're going over 1 minute? Okay, Timber, we like that. We like those chord sounds. We like those transitions. I like your drum sounds. I'm cool with the sample chop. I need more variety, especially if your beat is the longest beat. Need more variety, need more evolution. I thought after that first little section of the drums and the sample, that turnaround was going to happen and chords were going to come in or someone's going to come in. We need to build from there, Timber, because that, like, besides doing those octaves and a couple little fill things with the drums, that was 1 minute, 16 seconds of one perfect loop. We need a second one and a third one. Energy builds. But either way, you got the votes for today, Timber. So, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong all the time. I'm going to put you... I'm going to put you right here, Timber. This is our top 10 for today. For some of you, don't overloop shit. For other of you, please fucking do a loop. KNOWLESS, you're first for today. KNOWLESS, you are getting the Aston Element microphone. MACKJ, you are getting Isotope RX9 Advanced. LA Crisis, you are getting the H9 plugin series bundle from Eventide. C.S.T, you're getting Autotune Unlimited for 1 year. Timber, you're getting the Prince from Frank Dukes. ELIASDANI, you're getting Eventide, Split EQ, RYANKREPS, XO from Excellent Audio, SOLUKEWARM, $100 from Drum Broker. Luke, I love you, no hard feelings. Fro, Serato Sampler, and FINDERSKEEPERS, Autotune Unlimited for 6 months. We listened to all the people who got the most votes. Now we're going to listen to the person who got the least votes. This is Burban. Sometimes it's good when the beats are short.